Hello everyone, I'm Alan Osterhaus with CLAAS. Today we're standing in front of the 50th anniversary Jaguar Forage Harvester. So 2024 is the 50th anniversary of the Jaguar Forage Harvester product. It's a big anniversary for us, certainly a number of machines in the market, and then this machine behind me is painted especially for that event. But not only do we have the special machine behind me, but we also have two new things to talk about. First being the new CLAAS Earlage adapter, and the second being the brand new V-Flex knife drum. So on the CLAAS Earlage adapter, one of the things that we're going to talk about is the feed drum itself. So the feed drum is full width of the feed channel, unlike others in the market. It's also somewhat larger in diameter. Furthermore, the distance from the front edge is shorter to the back edge as well. So that means the whole machine and the header itself is closer to the feed rolls and gets that crop into the machine much faster and much cleaner. The other part of the machine, or the adapter, to talk about is the faceplate and the ability of the faceplate to rotate side to side and contour to the ground. So this is, of course, unique to us as well with this new adapter in the marketplace. You'll notice up here the multi-link coupler for the combine head. So that allows us to directly attach the controls of the forage harvester on the back side to the combine head on the front side. So there's no extra wires or hoses or anything of that required to make that work. That allows us to do not only the lateral contour side to side from the machine, it also allows us to steer the machine using the autopilot wands on the head itself. And then furthermore, we can actually adjust the deck plates in and out from the cab of the forage harvester. As we move around the back side of the adapter here, you notice this set of pins in this location here. So this pin is in the upper location, and then the one on the other side is in the lower position. With this upper pin is in the upper position for clipping on to a header and taking it off of the trailer, and then the operator would lower this into the lower position and then fully latch the head onto the adapter itself. You look on the back side, the latching system is fully integrated and operated from the left-hand side of the machine, so that you don't have to crawl around in the dirt to latch the adapter onto the forage harvester. Also, the feed drum itself is able to rotate up and down, and that allows us to get better capacity out of the adapter, because the ears of corn that are coming through here, the feed drum kind of walks over top of them and brings them into the feed roll cabinet nice and smoothly. The second thing that we're going to talk about today is the new V-Flex knife drum. So the V-Flex knife drum supplements our existing offering with what's called the V-Max knife drum. So the V-Flex knife drum is a newly designed knife and knife carriers, and then the idea is the internal part of the housing or of the drum itself is consistent from 36 knife all the way up to 20 knife drums. So there's some interchangeability of parts there. The V-Flex knife drum has the same main cylinder or drum housing, but then different carriers on the top side to make it flexible depending on the number of knives you want to run the machine. You'll notice back here on this side you can actually visibly see what's called the double half knife arrangement. So there's smaller knives alternating across the width of the machine. So this allows us to get smooth crop flow to the corn cracker in the machine itself, but without going with too short a cut length. On the top side are the full width knives. The knives themselves are now mounted from the top side rather than the bottom side, and a full width knife is mounted with 3 bolts rather than two bolts as before. So the advantage of that is if you do happen to ingest a foreign object into the machine, the knife is more rigid. It's mounted from the top side, and that shock is absorbed by the bolts themselves rather than the base material of the knife. Wear characteristics of the knives are better as well. There's 21% more surface area on the leading edge of the knife, so in theory you actually have 21% more service life out of the entire working set of the knives. So those are the things I wanted to cover today. For more information, be sure to visit your local CLAAS dealer, or go to claasofamerica.com for more information.